Moments earlier, a judge exonerated Calhoun, who was wrongfully convicted of 2 sexual assaults in Detroit during 2006 and 2007. We spoke to his family before the emotional reunion.
It finally happened. I knew he was innocent from the start.
Calhoun's mom couldn't fight back tears on this bittersweet day. In court Wednesday, we learned DNA evidence.
Terance Calhoun spent 15 years wrongfully convicted in Wayne County, Michigan, and this is from the National Registry of Exonerations. It was 2007 when 19-year-old Terance was convicted and sentenced to spend 17 to 32 years in prison for 2 different sexual assaults. He pled no contest to criminal sexual conduct, kidnapping, attempted kidnapping, and carrying a firearm in the commission of a felony. It's reported that he falsely confessed, but DNA evidence that proved his innocence sat in the hands of the Detroit Police Department unnoticed for over a decade. Terance also said he confessed because he was scared and he wanted to please the officer. It was not recorded, nor did he have a lawyer present. Terance said that he heard of the crimes from the news, and he guessed at other details. This is from the Sato press release. Thanks to the efforts of the Michigan State Appellate Defender Office and Wayne County Prosecutor's Conviction Integrity Unit, Terance Calhoun was exonerated on April 27, 2022. The DNA was found in 2019 during an audit, but the DNA was dated June 15, 2007. A 15-year-old girl in 2006 was sexually assaulted and provided police with a description of the attacker. About a month later, a 13-year-old girl was sexually assaulted. She said that the attacker wore a condom, so that was recovered, swabbed, and sent to the lab. CIU claimed the 2 attacks were from 2 different people, and the Sato press release said they happened within half a mile of each other. Terance Calhoun, who has cognitive deficits, was seen by a cop who thought he looked like the composite sketch that police created. Detective Robert Kane claimed Terance confessed to both assaults. The 2 victims identified Terance in a photo lineup, though his hair didn't match the initial description given, and he didn't have the tattoo that was described by one of the victims. The Center for Forensic Psychiatry issued a report after seeing Terance that he was competent to stand trial. In 2019, prosecutors reviewed the case, and when they found the DNA test report, they forwarded it to the State Appellate Defender, Sato. Michael Mittelstadt had Bode Technology perform additional DNA testing, and they confirmed what the first test had confirmed, that Terance was excluded from the DNA. The DNA was a match for someone else who was charged on different sexual offenses. Cooley Innocence Project at Western Michigan University partnered with the CIU and reviewed the DNA test results. The CIU found a person who had the matching tattoo described by one of the victims, and he was incarcerated at Michigan Department of Corrections on sexual assault convictions. On April 22, 2022, Wayne County Circuit Court Judge Kelly Ramsey, in agreement with Mittelstadt and other attorneys from Cooley, vacated Terance's conviction and dismissed the cases. Unfortunately, Ramsey postponed it because Detective Kane claimed there was new evidence, but after a review, it was shown to have been old evidence that was already thoroughly vetted. Detroit News reported that Kane was under investigation for that act. Terance Calhoun, who is now 35, was released from prison. He filed a claim for compensation from the state of Michigan, and he received over $700,000 for the 15 years of his life that they took from him. The Sexual Assault Kit Task Force was created and discovered that in 2009, more than 11,000 untested rape kits were in a Detroit PD warehouse. All of them have been tested since, and as of May 2022, Wayne County Sexual Assault Kit Task Force had 272 convictions, and they investigated more than 4,500 of them.